You already know it's Abuelo. Hip hop is life. We about to get into this fire. And today I'm gonna bring you the first video of Rhode Island Rap Edition. Where are they now? You know what I mean? Since 2016, hip hop is life. You know what I mean? We've been covering Rhode Island rap, these Rhode Island artists, all of that. So about 4 to 5 years later, man, I think we ready to give opinions on this shit, you know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about a lot of rappers that had it back then in 2016, like, you know, Vic Mucka, J Deuce, Seis Nino, D Gomes, King OSF. Where are they now? All of that. It could be good, it could be bad. I'm gonna leave it up to the viewers to decide. I'm gonna just give you the information.
That slick mix, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why a lot of niggas gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, do what they gotta do and really be fucking living about their music now is because of niggas like Seis Nino and them, man. When these niggas was first out here, like, you remember the news article said, man shot in Providence, and it said in big fucking letters, it was Seis Nino that shot me. Like, come on, man, nigga. Like niggas gotta give credit when it's due, man. Like all of these niggas out here that's really out that been doing it, like Key Money and Seis Nino and Jay Legit and all of them, my niggas. These niggas really been about it. And a lot of these niggas now are foo-foo. A lot of these niggas now are just out here fucking rapping just to be rapping because they man's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts.
Shout out to the real, man. Eastside declaring the Lockwood everywhere, nigga.
Say that again?
I said shout out to the real and free the real, nigga. From Eastside to Clowney to Lockwood to everywhere, nigga.
Facts.
That's go talk.
That secret sauce, nigga.
So basically this video today is about Seis Nino Savage. You know what I mean? Seis Nino is a young rapper from Providence, Rhode Island. The Six, you know what I mean? The Six is an area in the south side of Providence. You know, around like April 2016, I would say, there was a video that surfaced on YouTube titled Came From Nothing. It was Seis Nino featuring Pine 6. It was basically, I think it was like a remix of another song or something like that. But basically, Seis Nino was just coming out of prison after a couple, you know, months being in there. Once he got out, linked up with Pine 6, made a track, you know what I'm saying? Did a visual with, I believe it was Focus Films. Same day he got out or whatever, you know what I mean? This is after, I mean, you gotta know the history of the Six, you know what I mean, to even understand Seis Nino, you feel me? Because while he was locked up, a lot of shit was going on, excuse my French, a lot of things was going on where lost a couple of his people, couple of his people got locked up too, you know what I mean? He was just young, coming from nothing, you know what I mean? So basically that was what his first track was about, really. Like his first video, official video, when he got released from jail, that's what that was about, you know what I mean? That's what his verse was about. So basically after that drop, you know, the streets just gravitated to it. Providence, Rhode Island gravitated to it, you know what I mean? And meanwhile, picture, you know what I mean, in between this time, he was still doing numbers on SoundCloud, you know what I mean? He still had his fans and fan base in the hood and the people that, you know, really fucked with him, you know what I mean? So basically when Came From Nothing dropped, you know what I mean, it was the first official visual on, like, how this kid really lived and who he really was, you know what I mean? And a lot of his attention came from, you know, in his music, he dissed his so-called ops from the other side, you know what I mean? And like I said, Seis Nino is a young rapper from the south side of Providence, and at that time, and still probably to this day, you know what I mean, the south side of Providence, Rhode Island, and the east side of Providence, Rhode Island, they got a little thing going on. So a lot of times in Seis Nino's music, you know what I mean, he would say, fuck the other side, you know what I mean, fuck the east side, this, then that, and, you know, that shit brought a lot of problems, you know what I mean? And make a long story short, I don't know how long these videos are gonna be, but make a long story short, he was really one of the young rappers out here that was really living his raps, man. I can't think of too many more young rappers from Providence, Rhode Island that live their raps more than Seis Nino. And Seis Nino, let's get it right. Like, he wasn't a lyrical rapper, man. He was a rapper that the music, like, it touched you, yo. Pause. Like, you know what I mean? You had to feel it. Like, but you know, there was a lot of things going on in the street when the city, you know, when City Scared dropped, that it was like, oh shit, yo, he really does got the city scared, man. He was really out here doing things.
For real, city scared, I'ma fuck this shit up. I can't help the way that I came up. I'm just a street nigga from the city. Lost a couple niggas, so I throw the gang up. 6 up, 6'6". Mama know I keep it grip. She told me watch you trust, cause most niggas they switch. I love my gun, I won't snitch. Won't tell if you do it hit. Walking up, it's just face shots, and I'm a role model to these kids. I know Poppy proud, I'm getting money. I'm pursuing dreams, I'm getting money. Tryna save my dubs in the honey. Tryna empty guns till it's nothing. Lil Savage came from that block. Seis Nino died for that block. Lil Savage ride for that block. Load up and die for that block. Free air, he's shooting for real. Can't squash beat, the shit's real. Niggas told me I can't do some shows cause the street shit's too real. Pull up and air that shit out. Pull up and ride out. Fuck niggas ain't trying through my hood. Guarantee I'm gon' pop out. Load up and slide through. It's just like Kane at the drive-thru. Serve you like a drive-thru. Got green and dog food. What you wanna do? Pull up on a nigga like, really, little nigga? Since a little nigga posted in the chat, looking up the bigger niggas. Always on the block, getting money, man, I'm trying to get them figure niggas. Always trying to run up on me, bitch, I swear to God, my niggas, we gon' hit you. Going hard, spinning shit, spinning cash just to get it back. Gotta get these niggas before they catch me, no, I ain't having that. No, we ain't having that. Cut that shit back and I'ma clap. Cops come for me, I'ma dump it out like Dougie, man, I ain't going back.
You know what I mean? So it's like right now, like, you know, as I make this video, he's locked up doing the bid. You don't believe me? Look it up. You know what I mean? Steven Savage. After City Scared came out, like, the buzz was crazy. So not a lot of artists wanted to fuck with him, but you got artists like Cold Cash. You know, he made a song with him. I think it was called Hot Boy. You know what I mean? That did well. That did numbers. You know what I mean? Again, Nino just on his street shit. On it, you know what I mean? On his street lingo, and just, you know what I mean, on his shit. So it's hard to describe. You gotta listen to him. You know what I mean? But after Hot Boy, I think he got another feature with Pine 6 called Be Cool. You know what I mean? He was dropping music, man. He was really trying to get in his zone, man. He was doing music with Slick. You know what I mean? Slick Mix, Mike Slick, he one of the top producers from Providence, Rhode Island, you know what I mean? So if you start to work with him, then you really, you know, you on the right path to get to where you want to go. So, I mean, Nino was really doing his thing, man, and like, you know, people would talk about him online on Facebook, Instagram, but he really didn't get into too much of that, you know, online banging. He really be out here, man, and right now, you know what I mean? I think he got some sturdy years left, man. Sturdy. Like, I don't know how many, but it's always free Nino. You know what I mean? If you felt I missed anything, you know what I mean? Leave a comment. Let me know how I did. Again, it's the first one. So, you know what I mean? It's going to be a lot more.
Pull up, no pipe down. Ay. Seis Nino turning up, no pipe down. Ay. Big Dog 40 on me right now. Ay. Got my niggas in this bitch, phone 6 in this bitch, and we wildin' in this bitch, nigga. Free the fucking gang, man. Free Louis, man, you know what I'm saying, man. Free Kiss, free Big Lil Savage, man, you know what I'm saying. Free Uncle, man, that's the real menace, man. Niggas wasn't fucking with my niggas. Niggas ain't fucking with us now, man, you heard? Nigga, tell them bite down. Bitch, I'm always in this 6. I got the gun on me right now. I just tell you what it is, and I'm gonna tell you what it ain't. Walk a block a man, I go hard in the paint. Bite down. Bite down. Ay, nigga, bite down. Bitch, baby girl, don't bite down. Ay, if you teething, then you leaving right now. Ay, bite down. Hey, hey, Seis Nino, man. You know we going, man, you know what I'm saying? Know this Compton, man. It's only 2 seats, man. You already know this, man. Southside shit, man. All this shit we post out all the time, man. Come slide on me, man. Touchdown, turn up, don't turn down. Let's get it. Touchdown, we turn that money up, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Pick the phone back up, pick up where I left off, man.